Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And guess what?
What?
OnlyFans is going to pivot away from pornography.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that because that is literally what they're known for, right?
Right. Well, this is what happened to Tumblr. Except Tumblr actually was known for other things. But you know how well it worked out for Tumblr to stop being spicy.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about OnlyFans not being spicy, and what this boils down to is venture capital. And this happened with Patreon too. I think a lot of the banning of certain art content has more to do with them chasing venture capital than it does with their own personal beliefs. I think it's just like they've been chasing venture capital, and venture capitalists are probably like, yeah, we don't want porn.
Well, here's the thing. If you're going to do that, then you do that from the beginning. You don't build it up as one thing and then bait and switch your customers.
Yeah.
It literally is bait. Anyway, let's go.
That's bait. All right, so before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We're over 201,000 subs. Thank you so much for the support. Where are we? Oh my God, they're covering this too? This is Cinema Blend. They're covering the Disney Cucumber. Now, you're not going to see as many cucumber videos, I guess, on OnlyFans.
Apparently. Of course, there was many jokes about the cucumbers relating to things you'd find on OnlyFans. But anyway.
Yeah, so everybody's covering it, including Cinema Blend. They put an article up this morning. And yeah, when you've got a platform that is literally known for that sort of content, and then you decide that you're gonna pivot away from it to go chase some venture capital, it tells me a couple things. One, you're not making as much money as you're letting people believe you are. You know,
or you think you should be making more money.
Or you should be making more money. So we have that going on. We saw this with Patreon too. Patreon has actually come out for all their talk of, you know, look how many people are on Patreon. People are making money on Patreon, yada, yada, yada. Jack Conte, who is the head of Patreon, said, I think it was about a year ago, that the business model was not sustainable. That skimming money off of creators was not a viable...
Yeah, they're taking fees for all of this, you know, but that's not sustainable.
It's not sustainable. So I have to wonder if OnlyFans is not sustainable. So let's go out. We'll go out to Cinema Blend. We'll look at Hypebeast. We saw us floating around yesterday, and I thought we'd talk about it. So yeah, they said, just as some folks have been figuring out how to use the site for maximum profit. Maximum profit. What do you have to do for that? It looks like OnlyFans is trying to switch it up. Right now, the platform is full of reality stars, social media influencers, and former child stars. They've been using the site to make sometimes more than they have at any point in time in their careers.
Yes, and a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are using it, you know, offering spicy content to make sure that they get the money.
Well, OnlyFans is extremely profitable, taking a 20% fee of the over $2 billion in users, $2 billion its users sold just last year. The site wants to move away from the type of content its users are oft producing to make those sales. According to Bloomberg, OnlyFans is in talks to raise new funding with investors that would help the site become more of a mainstream platform.
Were they trying to be like a YouTube?
I think, or maybe they're trying to go, at this point, they're basically just another Patreon then, aren't they? Mm-hmm. Because you're selling lukewarm content extras.
I just, you know, they're... At the end of the day, they're known for one thing. I mean, there's other things on there, but what they're known for is one thing. It's a running joke. Everybody knows what OnlyFans is for. That's why they have the audience they have. That's why they've grown the way they have. Because we always joked, we want to make money on Patreon, you had to do porn. It is what it is.
Yeah. So, I mean, we saw this with Twitch too. You know, Twitch was kind of chasing that audience too. So I guess I'm just wondering, like, what is the purpose of this site then? If you can't offer content beyond what you can offer on other platforms, and it's just another like plus club type thing,
right?
What's the purpose?
Yeah, because that's why they were getting people over there, because you could go to OnlyFans to get the content you can't get,
yeah,
you know, at Patreon anymore, or places like that.
Yeah, so Patreon won't allow it, YouTube won't allow it, Twitch,
Tumblr took it off.
Tumblr took it off. We're going to talk about how Tumblr's doing these days too. So they say, yeah, this might open the site up for even more celebrities and people wishing to have a closer connection with fans. It could also displace the over 1 million creators using the platform.
So they're basically trying to change it to forget celebrities and Hollywood on there. Another case of Hollywood trying to encroach on something they didn't build. Yeah. Because they cannot stand the fact that they're not relevant.
Yeah, we're seeing this in YouTube. Hollywood keeps pushing into YouTube, and they're kind of displacing people who build it. And we're seeing that, Hollywood basically gets a shortcut. They get to, jump in. So-and-so celebrity has a YouTube channel now. And then a lot of the most recommended content, if you have a blank slate YouTube account, and you just go into YouTube and you don't have any recommendations, they will recommend you more often than not. Network shows, clips from talk shows and stuff like that, or
whatever that was paid for by Hollywood.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's how it works. Until you start, choosing your own content, that's what they throw at you. And even if you choose your own content, I've noticed on my own recommendations page, I'll see like Jimmy Kimmel and stuff like that at the top of the page. I'm like, I never watched Jimmy Kimmel.
No.
But that's what they're pushing.
Right, because they're desperate for attention and for clicks and everything else, because they're losing viewers. They're hemorrhaging it, and they're trying to get it back in whatever way they can.
Oh, God.
They're slumming it, I guess.
Beyonce, while not on the app herself, has helped the app grow by way of name-dropping it in the song. They want to foster a deeper connection with their fans. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to pay to see Beyonce do anything like that.
No, they're saying that they're trying to do it. They're trying to tone down the spiciness to get actors and celebrities to come in and validate them, while using that to go to venture capitalists and get a shit ton more money.
Yeah.
Is what's going on. I mean, in a nutshell. And what's going to happen is all the people that have been using it, all the people that have been building it up, the ones that did the work, to get it to that point, the ones that did that and had, or some people, that it was sad was because of the pandemic. So there was a lot of people who said they had to go do something like that to make money. And then they did that to make money, to survive, built the damn thing up. And now we're going to change everything about it to people like them get kicked off in lieu of people like Beyonce.
Yeah. Well, this is somewhat related. OnlyFans and Twitter bans users for leaking politicians' handcuff video. Whoa, okay. Yeah. Everybody's getting away. Everybody's getting away from the spicy content.
Little pro tip for people out there, that especially that want to be like a politician or a celebrity, anybody, just your average person. Don't make sex videos.
I know.
Pro tip. You don't want your bits on the internet for everybody to see. Don't make the videos in the first place. Take mental images and remember that. I don't
want that mental image.
No. I mean the people making the videos. Don't,
Bernie Sanders, oh my God.
Don't take videos doing bad things, because it's going to get leaked. Just don't do it. Problem solved.
But if you could have gotten paid for it if you were just a couple months earlier. Yeah, so Patreon's doing this too. So this, at the root of it, is probably what's going on, was behind all this censorship and all this. It's about the banks and the venture capitalists being comfortable with the content on a platform. And when you build your platform basically on porn and lewd content, it's really, really hard to walk that back.
They had said on here, like, it was interesting here, they had said that it had grown up 40% increase in creators during the pandemic, because a lot of people were turning to that to make money. But the number of users went from 7.5 million to 85 million over the pandemic, because people were using it for various purposes, and mostly it was known for porn. So people were locked down, they were going to OnlyFans, and that's what built their damn platform. So, like, again, the people who were out there, making the videos and were the ones supporting the videos, built the entire damn platform, and now they're trying to say, we don't want you now, because we want celebrities and we want venture capitalists. And it's kind of like we see with webtoons, and the fact that, all these creators built it, advertised it, promoted it, got their viewers to come to the platform. All these comics got people to come to read their comics and read everybody else's, built the whole damn thing up. But then when there was rewards to be had with movie deals and whatever, it was the people that, webtoons themselves directly supported, or, the pros that they brought in. And it wasn't the people who actually did all the work to build up the damn platform. Yeah. It's like that all over again.
Yeah, it is. And this is all about, startup tech company. And this is how it works. They get 5 years usually of venture capital to start. And then once they start creeping up on their 5-year anniversary, a lot of times they'll pivot the business model because they have to make it profitable. And so many of these companies are not actually profitable. Patreon's not actually profitable.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I know what I can do now for extra money. And it involves OnlyFans. And because it goes along with their new way they're going. I will just make videos where I brush doll hair.
There you go.
And you think that sounds whack, but people will watch that stuff.
Oh, she's so soft and silky.
And if I talk very quietly as I do it, I probably make a lot of money, and it would not violate their new where they want to go. Nothing would be violated. There'd be no violations at all the whole way around.
I can't wait to get my comb into those luscious locks.
You think I'm kidding? I should test it out to see what happens.
No. Well, now you've got an excuse because people are like, when's Geeky gonna start her OnlyFans? It's like, well, you're not gonna get the content you want.
No, that's as spicy as I'll go.
That is as spicy as she'll go. And yeah, you're definitely not getting that kind of content anyway because she's taken. She's married, so. I
don't think anybody was thinking I would do that. I'm just saying, I could totally use OnlyFans to make extra money, yet not, violate anything on, my own ethics, nor their new policies
there you go.
By brushing damn doll hair.
Oh, their business is gonna burn. Like this is not gonna go well because that's why people are there for the most part.
But let's be honest, that is why people are there.
Yeah. So yeah, another cautionary tale. Tumblr, they banned the porn, and they actually went into overdrive banning porn. They were actually using bots, I guess, to catch content they thought was lewd, even if it was not lewd.
Right, like they had the one character, wasn't it from Dragon Prince?
Dragon Prince, Bait the Dragon.
The dragon.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have any clothes on. What was a dragon?
Yeah, they view that as being pornographic material. So Tumblr, which Yahoo paid... I think it was like $1 billion. They paid $1 billion for Tumblr. And by the time they were done with it, by the time they banned the porn and completely devalued the site. Now, the site was actually running into problems before that because all the crazies that are on Twitter now, yeah, they used to be on Tumblr. They were on Tumblr.
Mm-hmm. That's why Twitter ended up being the way it is now.
Yeah, because they all jumped ship and they went to Twitter when Tumblr caught on fire. They basically destroy a platform and then they move on to the next platform.
Locust.
They are.
Or the aliens from Independence Day.
Kind of, yeah. So anyway.
But there's a wholesome doggo.
Yeah, look at that doggo. He didn't get banned because he's a cute puppy. But Tumblr went from being worth $1 billion to $3 million. Like an individual. Now WordPress bought them. But an individual could have just cut a check and said, here, I can either buy a house in California or I can buy all of Tumblr. I think the house in California might be the better value, even with the pandemic, than all of Tumblr. But that's what happened. And I expect the same thing to happen to OnlyFans. I don't. Or, like you said, it's going to go all celebrity and it's going to be OnlyFans of verified Hollywood stars.
Well, that's what we're going to use the name for OnlyFans, meaning fans of, And that's the thing. If even maybe that was their intention from the beginning, they let themselves get big on, no pun intended, on this kind of content. They didn't ban it. They allowed it. They leveraged it.
Yeah.
They used it in every way they possibly could to increase, the platform, to make it attractive to venture capitalists. And now they're going to go around saying, thanks for building us up, morons. There's the door.
Yeah. And we're seeing this more and more with these platforms. It's basically, Hollywood lets average Joes and Janes take all the risk and build it up, and then they swoop in when they think it's, the time is right.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying. I know why this video came up on the OnlyFans article, because everybody's making the cucumber jokes. I'm sure you could probably find those kind of videos on OnlyFans.
Probably. For now. So then somebody else will come up with another OnlyFans alternative and, So I think we're going to wrap this one up. Clearly, we're not going to have the Clownfish.
They're trying to wrap it all back up.
Yeah, they are. Put the genie back in the bottle.
You're not allowed to expose things now. So
you're not. So we're going to wrap it up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.